you really think this was gonna work?
If you'd like my help, you should just ask me nicely.
A woman is missing. Please, help us find her.
On my first day joining the task force, I analyzed the Karadik case. I didn't hold back on pointing out its flaws. It was thanks to Selena's influence. He would have locked me up permanently. We then went to the victim's sister's house for questioning. Just a glance at the ornaments in the cabinet and the biology paper on the table convinced me this woman was suspicious. I subtly questioned her about her alibi. Karadik was unhappy with my actions.
What am I even doing here? Do you want my help or not?
No, I do not. I thought I made that absolutely clear. I think this whole idea is moronic, and I am praying that you will just quit.
I left in a fit of anger, but moments later, I found Karadik in the men's restroom. Though I often argue with colleagues, I never let it affect my work. Just now, I pretended to be a cleaning worker and secretly entered the woman's company. I found a suspicious letter in her drawer. It proved that the victim and her sister's family had financial disputes.
We have motive. We have a serial criminal. Let's go arrest him.
Stop! You have no idea what you have done. This letter is inadmissible. I can't have this in my possession.
What, you're gonna let him go on a technicality?
No, these are not technicalities. These are laws. There is absolutely nothing here that proves that Brian Diamond murdered anyone, and even if there was, guess what? We can't use it in court. Because despite what you may think, we can't run around breaking into offices and arresting people at whim. It's not how the law works. Right now, the only clear crime here has been committed by you.
Karadik was quite angry, but we had new leads. He still summoned the woman's husband. The husband also had an alibi for the day of the incident, but I didn't believe his testimony. The man said he went on vacation to a small town, but the only attractions there were a water park and a dance hall. How could a corporate executive possibly go to a place like that? However, as a consultant, I couldn't enter the interrogation room, so I just tapped on the window.
Ask him about Fontana!
What the hell is this?
But the man's lawyer arrived soon after. The police had no choice but to release him. This was a major setback for me. I was so angry, I almost quit.
You gotta ask him why.
Stop. We're done. This entire idiotic experiment is finished.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Stop pretending you can do this. It's over. Be grateful you're not in jail. Go back to your real life, Morgan. Leave this to the professionals.
But the next day, Karadik knocked on my door. After thinking it over carefully, he realized I had a point. I didn't waste time with pleasantries and handed him his young son. Then, I started my deductions. Earlier, at the victim's sister's house, I noticed that many ornaments were covered in dust, except for a pair of frogs. On the base of the frogs was printed the name of that tourist town. It showed that the sisters had recently been there.
So what? People go to Fontana.
Both of them?
What does it matter? They both have alibis for the time of the murder.
We then went to the victim's house. I saw a photo on the victim's daughter's phone. It was taken 3 days before the incident. The flowers in the photo were clearly fresh, but in the police photos, they were withered.
Do you know what this room is?
A greenhouse. Yes, these are state-of-the-art climate controls, so Diamond turns the entire place into one giant refrigerator. He freezes Acosta's body and leaves. That night, he doctors the video, framing Lishka Zhang. The next day, he raises the temperature remotely, cooking the house and completely